Over what we have?
We have a Godship. Because
which one is that? Which one is Godship?
Because we met in church.
So you met me in church?
Yes.
It's not that we met in church. You came to my church.
I was in your church. You've been to my church a few times too.
To come and do something in your church.
Yeah, you came with your man of God. Your man of God is Prophet Emmanuel.
So we came to your church.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know you, but you know me.
Oh, you know me too. Please.
So people, I mean, it's like we know ourselves, but we've not used ourselves. So we will.
Oh Lord, I feel unsanctified right now.
Which means, no, when you say we've not used ourselves, you don't understand it.
We want to clear on that.
So what did you think before you say you feel unsanctified?
Because, I think I'm catching a cold. Let's just continue with that.
Okay, so you need ginger honey chips. Once
yes.
you are getting a cold.
I do, and a bit of Jesus. Amen.
Why, you eat Jesus?
Oh, honey, I have a pill of Jesus morning, afternoon, and evening. It keeps me sanctified noon and night. Be
careful that your marriage doesn't collapse or you don't stay single. Because if you eat Jesus, you will stay single. He never got married because there was nobody interested in him. So
that is not true.
Oh, Jesus married who?
Oh, he didn't marry, but it didn't mean people were not interested in him.
So you know somebody who was crashing on Jesus?
I think I'm still crashing. I know a lot of people who are still crashing on Jesus.
Is he Angelo or Jesus?
It's Jesus, the Christ.
Is it Angelo or Jesus?
It's Jesus, honey.
Have you seen him before?
I've never seen him, but I feel his presence.
Oh, so you are crashing on his presence?
Yes, I love it.
Well, Kokubon, I greet you. You have one of your clients here. I mean,
fire.
You are crashing on Jesus.
Oh,
well, okay, that's okay. It's nice meeting you, and we welcome back. Happy New Year to all of you.
Yes. How come we haven't seen you the whole year till now?
I decided to start in the month of February because I think then the restructuring was going on, so that I come in at the right time.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay, so I began to set the ball rolling. We have so much to talk about, and we're hoping that we'll do justice to our topic that we have as we finish the trending issues. And you're talking about Afia Sharw.
Yeah.
Do you know her personally?
No, I don't know her personally.
Have you seen her before?
I met her at a Chinese restaurant. We said hi. I think we took a picture, and then that was it.
Okay. But that's about how many years now? About 12 years now?
12? Really? No. Oh, come on. It was like about a year or two ago.
Oh, about a year or two ago.
Yes.
And the story is that she has been banned on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the law, is that what the judgment was? Because I was getting confused.
Mm-hmm.
Was the judgment about her not talking about the issue on social media, or she not coming on social media?
I'm supposed to be asking the questions here, so I'm throwing it right back to you. What is the judgment on?
I don't know, because what you played, I'm just trying to address what you played.
Okay, go ahead and address it.
What Lawyer Ampa was saying till where you ended, I didn't really, because per the judgment that we all hear it, I've not had a copy to read. Unfortunately, usually because she's a public figure, should be able to have a judgment, because anytime judgments are passed, it becomes a public document.
That's true.
So I was expecting to see a copy of the judgment, but I have not seen it. So it has made my comment very skeptical. But hearing parts of the team of lawyers speak, Lawyer Ampa speaking, I was trying to get a clue from it.
Mm-hmm.
What I heard him saying was that right after the court proceedings, Afia came on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So imperatively, is this saying that she has been stopped from coming on social media? But what I heard in the reportage was she's not supposed to comment on the issue.
Okay, because
and
she
be of a good behavior.
At the time that she was supposed to show up in court.
So it was two things.
Okay. That
she came to court and said she had knee. By the end of the day, so I was trying to understand. I don't know if somebody is getting my confusion.
I get it.
So right now, I don't know which one is the issue. Maybe when you play a video again, I'll get it.
Producer, can you help us with that?
Because I want to understand that. I was even talking to the producer earlier on. I like fair judgment.
Okay, let's watch this video. Everybody watch it with a critical eye and then with a good ear, and let's get back and discuss it.
Self-ID. Then decided to come to court with the excuse on your head. application, of course. I don't even know. Once the application is ready, we all saw the bad behavior. You see, this girl, no problem. He really has a court. A court subject misbehaving officially. In fact, up here, the night here says on oil and will become tired. Nobody be a deal with the media. Well, that's what I do. I said, no, it's not a fact. I think the first said, look at the media. Look at the media. Everybody knew. And I said,
okay, so we're back.
All right, so this video syncing with the conversation. I don't think this speech was made after the judgment. If really I want to comment on this video, I don't think this one was made after the judgment of Afia Sharw.
Okay.
I don't really think. I want to really get a judgment, but whatever it is, if what we are hearing is what it is, that what I hear is that Afia should not comment on the issue that is at stake between him and within her, and then what do you call him? To me, that issue and the comment. If what I'm hearing is that she's not supposed to make a public comment on these things, go on social media. If that is what it is, that he's supposed to stay in a good behavior for so and so time, then we encourage her to do that.
Okay.
My sister, one of the things you've not tried before, have you been to the morgue before?
Yeah.
Not as somebody visiting a friend, but going there as a dead body. Like, have you tried it before?
Have you?
Maybe that's why I work. So there are times when I'm tired, I sleep.
You play dead?
Yes, I'm saying, have you tried it before?
Never.
Oh, okay. But have you?
How does it feel like to play dead?
You want to try it. The feeling is my feeling.
Well, share your feeling with me.
I mean, it's my feeling.
I mean, if you love somebody, it's a feeling. It's your feeling.
I never pronounce love to you, but I'm saying that it's my feeling.
Okay, I see.
So if you love somebody, you share, then people are in trouble because it's not everything we can share because we love. So I'm saying that if you are put in a small place that you are controlled, even that kills you. Sure. So when you have your freedom walking because of XYZ and you are told to be of a good behavior for so and so time, whether it's 5 years, it's 2 years, it's 3 years, it's 3 months, it's 1 week, no matter what you have on social media, I think that Afia should just try and manage it. Okay. It will help her. She could put anything there, excluding this particular one, if what I heard is right. And we around her should encourage her not to go towards that, because the case is not done in court.
Great.
The main substantive issue, they are yet to visit it. And we don't know what will be the outcome of that one too as well. So this one, the defamatory one, is what they are working on. And I think if it's so, she should be very careful. And those of us who are very close and nice to her, we should also encourage her and support her so that she will do things in the right way. Because I keep saying that Afia Sharw is another type that she's irreplaceable for us. Whatever
Nobody is indispensable.
Oh, there are a lot.
Really?
Oh, please.
Tell me about it.
Too many people are indispensable. I mean, are
you?
In the act of
are you indispensable?
What I do, I am, but for what I do, nobody can do. So for what I do, like where I'm sitting,
you're unique, but you're not indispensable.
I am not unique. I am not dispensable.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's me. Whoever thinks you are dispensable, be at your corner. But for me, where I am not dispensable.
Great. So
you cannot have a replacement of Councillor Lutrot. Because unfortunately for me, whatever I carry, whatever I do, nobody can do it. Okay. Nobody. I mean, you can be whoever you are. I say nobody can do what I do.
Okay.
You can read all that I read. You can't do what I do. Be at your corner.
The person cannot do it the way you do it.
I say you can't do what I do. Whether the way
can't do what you do.
Can't do what I do. You can be angry there. I am the one speaking, and you are the one watching.
Nice.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes, it's me. So I'm saying that the uniqueness of Afia Sharw, whatever she has, her creativity, the giftings of God over her life, nobody has it.
Okay.
So we don't have a replacement yet. And as a matter of fact, we don't need a replacement.
Okay.
So let's encourage her to be where she is so that she can become one of the good female comedians for us. Because I don't think we have what it takes to take care of her children as well.
actors, actresses, celebrities, as we call them, don't you think that lately they've tried to, tweak the law a little bit and go to court, prison? We see all these stories. Why is it like that? Why are they
one of the things that we should all believe, like the way I'm sitting here and where I'm sitting, in this space, one of the finest places you can go is the grave, courts or jail. Okay. That's where we are playing with. Because we are in a media space, and our comment could lead us to a place that we don't want to go. You can become a target to anybody. You can become a victim whilst just a comment on an issue. That is why we are always trained within this space. When we are not sure, we should use the word allege. Okay. Not that we shouldn't talk about it. That is why we easily come to apologize. Immediately we find out that what we said was not so. So, prison and things, jail and things, they are part of our game. We'll go, but we want to just be... And one of the things I've learned is that we can be more careful than careful. You can't be too careful.
Really true.
Whoever says you are careful, you can't be careful. In the life we are living, I'm not too careful because I don't even know what it means to be careful. Mm-hmm. And I'm not careless too, but I'm useful. So I'm using full. And I'm very, very cautious of what I don't understand. Like this Afia Sharw thing. I have been looking for it since yesterday if I can get a judgment. So I can give my own judgment because that is what it is. In a court of public opinion, our opinions are needed, but we need to be very, very careful. So it's true. Celebrities are going through all this. And what I find sad is when you find a colleague celebrity suing a fellow celebrity for saying what they're... Well, if it's defamatory, you have to go to court to as it were, delete it from the system or have a counter for it, because right now, most corporate institutions are using our social media handles and things on the portals to either verify our authenticity or who we are. You're going for visa, they go and check your Instagram page. You're going for this, they want to check whatever it is. So it's good that when somebody does anything defamatory, you move to court so that there'll be clearance. It's not because of the money you have, but so that there'll be clearance in the system on the Instagram, because garbage in, garbage out. That's okay. So let's leave it there and move ahead, but let's all be careful, because you don't know when you can be dragged to court. Right now that A+ is supposed to pay, Bulldog is supposed to pay, Afia Sharw is supposed to pay. This amount of money in this Ghana we are right now, where haircut is taking place, and it has shown the boys among the men. Right now the men, we are still alive, and the boys are changing their cars and driving Uber cars in town. There's a reality. Everything is showing that we came and we are not the same. So all die. Not be die. Some people will die and the country will go quiet. Mm-hmm. Some of us, when we die, people will mourn us with their TV stations, not because our family members are paying, because you are more important than you. You are watching me, and you forever watch me on TV, and I will forever sit here and you'll be watching me. So we are not the same. Okay. So let's just be careful with the system that we are in.
Great. Yes. Point settled. So there's this other thing that's going on. A young lady, she's an actress, they call her Santua. And she was on set, just like we're on set today. And as part of her role, she was supposed to have a kissing scene. And in the course of the kissing, I think it went out of hand. So even when the director said, cut, they felt, we should put it back together and continue. And people are bashing her because she's married. Is it okay for a married woman to be in such a spot? If you're married, does it mean that your role should change? So
is it okay for a married woman to still continue working at the mortuary? Is it okay for a married woman? Yeah, we are having conversation. Okay. Our own is not an interview. I'm not doing an interview. Okay, great. So get out of the interview skills. Mm-hmm. And remember that in our sitting, we're having conversation.
Great, let's have a conversation.
So those who are watching us are those who are thinking we are interviewing each other. But we're having a conversation.
We're having a combo, people.
Yeah, the E&L lifestyle. My segment is a conversation, and it will help. We'll do conversation. Because if you interview, I'll answer straight and sit down quiet. And me, I'm not good at that. Okay, now watch it here. My question is that, as a married woman, if you're working in the bank, does marriage reduce you from not working in the bank anymore? As a married woman, if you are a TV host, a presenter, immediately you get married, doesn't stop. Mm-hmm. Some of these things, for me, they are trivial things from unqualified people. I don't know if the husband is part of those who are bashing her, or it's just the court of public opinion that is holding on to her and saying that what she did is wrong. She's an actress, and kissing is part of the movie. So if there's a role that she
kissing after cuts?
What do you call cut?
Cuts means stop it. Yeah, let's continue with something else.
So who saw that they were still doing it?
Oh, the crew. If you've watched... Okay, wait.
So who brought the video out?
Before we continue this conversation, let's watch the video.
Okay, so that's where the issue came from.
Let's do this. So that's it.
We can't do a long time. You were trapped. You were trapped.
Okay.
We cut them long time.
Okay, so let's be fair. There was no talk back in their ears. Somebody is kissing.
You don't use talk back in movies.
So they didn't hear that cut.
You know, you've been in media space. When director says cut, it's louder than wrap up.
It can be louder, but they didn't hear.
Oh.
That is why you see he was doing this. Watch the video again.
He said, when he was doing that, he was like, don't cut
No, he was asking.
That's not true. Listen to what he said.
Did he talk?
He said, don't cut now, don't cut now.
No. He said this. What did you say? You see the interpretation?
I see.
Just like the stretching of Abeku Santana's hand that they say it was ignored. Whilst others think that he was directing. So, I mean, when it comes to communication, everybody has what they want to see there. But the fact of the issue is, this was behind the scene.
Yeah.
So who posted it?
Part of the team members.
So the team members are very stupid. They are unprofessional. If everything behind the scene is what is brought to the public space, I don't think it will give us what we need out there. True. Even when it comes to TV, there are things that we go off on break or whatever it is, and behind the scene, we don't release it. So if this particular one, which is not part of the movie, all right, that will definitely edit and take it out. We need 5 minutes kiss, or 1 second kiss, or 0.5 minutes kiss. And usually, this thing that we're doing, you didn't see a close shot. Kissing in movie usually don't get lips, exchanging lips. We hold our mouth and just be shaking our head. So what is this nonsense about? That you are a wife and an actress and what is bashing? I mean, we should have some better things to do in our life. Yes, I understand the economy is not keeping people get right sense. We want to get materials to get ourselves busy so that we don't get BP and whatever. But if you are acting and as a married woman, is it like your question as a married woman cannot stop acting. And you know I'm an actress. And the role they give me, including kissing, fondling, and whatever it is. If you are sitting there as my husband and somebody is fondling me and you are getting erected, are you normal? No, should she stop acting? But the truth of the matter is, what I saw doesn't show that the lady was giving herself when we were carried away. Maybe, like I sit here, they didn't hear. There are even times that they are talked back in the ears of people, cut, they don't hear. And then before they see, they take them off air. And they say, I didn't hear you. When they come and check the talk back, it was still talking. People are hearing impaired, but we don't know. So it could be anything. We saw the hand asking. This is what I saw. Is it okay? Cut. Before they say we cut long time. Whoever recorded this, we should be careful with gadgets. Because if they didn't record this to bring it out on social media, it's not part of the movie. How would I'm even getting worried recently when people are acting movies and then they will allow them to use their phones to take excerpts of it as if they are promoting. We are becoming too unprofessional because what we are waiting for is the full part of the thing. We want the edited version of what is coming up there. But people are going to act movies and while they are on the role play, they take their phones as if you have nothing to do with your phone. What is it? I think it's really, this lady, I think she has to rise up, deal with the director and whoever took the shot on her behalf. That it is wrong. It is wrong. Even if they were enjoying proper kissing at that time, whoever brought it out is an enemy within the camp. And she has to deal with that enemy. What is that?
Okay, in the line of an enemy within the camp, that sends my mind back to something that happened during between the last days of last year and this year in the church. There was something that went about Alpha Hour. Somebody took a video, said, "Look at the money that we're counting," and all of that.
I mean, it was. I don't even want to go. Well, that thing that happened is the most stupid thing that can ever happen to Ghana, with no apologies. Somebody who organized such an event with the power. Alpha Hour has taken prayer like
the next level.
like room temperature water in this country. I mean, I don't know how many of you have prayed 1 hour before, but somebody could pray and will not lose words. Now there are a lot of people who have been brought into the system with prayer. After our God bless you for coming back. These Ghanaian people I'm talking about, they are witches and wizard dream killers. This Black Star, when Moppa started, Hey, baby, everybody was playing with mopper at 1 o'clock. Then he started marriage issue. People started attacking the guy and whatever. They don't want to see anything better happening.
Progress.
How can Afia Sharw go to Ewak and the picture of that scanty money you saw, no dollar, no pound, no euro, that what this man is doing, and she organized a program at Ewak, and that money on social media is what he had. It's a shame to us who went for the program. It's a shame to us and for whoever took it. Your phone is your phone, but remember the exposure you gave the money will be the exposure for your disgrace very soon, because it is a shame to have that money with the number of people sitting down. The one Ghana cedi, that 5 Ghana cedi, if they give you the cost of overhead for such event, my sister, the rental of the place, put it aside. Chairs, put it aside.
Sound.
Stage, put it aside. Sound and sound engineers, because in such events we don't go to such programs with our sound engineers from church.
That's right. That's true.
In this country, if you're going to rent sound, even the hangers, the trusses, the lighting, the beam light, we are foolish in this country. Jimmy and Kwa, because of social media. I decided I never want to talk about it. It doesn't make sense. Whoever did that, your family will suffer. People who are close to you will suffer. Whoever took the picture, because monies are not counted even in the open.
Exactly. That's
So,
what brings my mind to that thing. That the person is from within.
But you see, within their times, maybe somebody took the money and was not even ready to post it, but took the money and was sharing among themselves. For security reasons, this is what we've got, because the church needs security. Look, I was doing a project. You know, I deal with CCTV camera and this thing. So we're doing a project, and I went in I do office orientation for clients.
That's an advertisement for yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, but everybody knows. I mean,
Okay, great. That's fine.
I'm advertising to you. So.
I get it.
So the office orientation I do, for example, office setup, what we call the workstation, what we call the color of paint. So before you open an office or you start the year, any changes you bring, I have to walk in there. I talk to people. I'm not quality assurance. My own is not quality assurance. My own is office orientation.
Okay.
So I walk through the place, and the lady at the counter, 4 of them, their complaint was that boss thinks that they are a thief. I said, why does boss think that way? He said there's a camera directly on them. So that was their complaint that they wrote. So I followed the complaints and I used it to do the counseling and the orientation. And I explained to them that the reason why cameras are in the place is not because of you, but it's for your safety. Why? Because anything that happens, we can go back and because we believe you won't take it. We believe nobody will rob us, because you know that you are accountable. You are the one who keys in whatever you are doing. So when we come for accountability, you are the one who hold. But maybe you are here and all of a sudden somebody breaks in to stab you to take. The only way we can know that it is not you but somebody is by the camera. So rather, if you come and the camera is not active, ask them to make sure that the camera is active. And anytime you walk to the place, just greet and say, I'm working. It makes sense. The ATM machine has cameras on them.
Yes.
Yes, people don't know. There's a camera right in front of the dispenser. Apart from the camera at the side, there's a camera that must be at the dispenser, so that when you are dispensing, your face is captured that you are the one collecting the money. And there's a camera behind that in case you take the money immediately and somebody counts for you. And under the way, the structure of any ATM machine, we are supposed to have a 360 camera around your car before you drive off. I mean, in Ghana here, I hardly see it. People just fix it. But in other countries, so you drive off your car, they are even able to capture your normal plate, so that they know that when anything that happens around you, even to the next car that followed you, that's how the security is. So they were worried about that. When I finished the orientation, they now had confidence that when they come, rather, they should rather go and be sure that the camera on them is working, because it's safety. So there are times that these things that happens, it could be that somebody took it for security reasons and all of a sudden it went viral. But I'm saying whoever commented on it and wrote news on it is the one we are dealing with. So enemy within is so painful. When people within are the ones stabbing you, it gives you a lot of pain and a lot of worry. But you should learn how to manage anger and what you say. After our congratulations, don't stop, don't drop down. But remember, I say in the black star we are in this country, nobody will support you than yourself. No pastor in this country support you than yourself. Your family will not support you. So after our, continue praying your prayer. And don't forget that don't pray for people too much. Pray for yourself too much to keep standing because they wish you will falling. I'm telling you.
All right. Okay. So, Counselor, there's this song that's up. I don't know if my producer has it yet. It's called Stir It Up.
Which one? The Bob Marley song?
Yeah, man.
Now, let me tell you one of the things before your producer goes to pick the song.
Okay, tell me.
The song is not Sarkodie's song. So, as you are
Yes,
doing
it's
now.
not his
so,
song.
if you are streaming live on Facebook, immediately you play it, they will block you. So, don't play.
Okay, but let's talk about the song.
So don't play.
Stir It Up, Bob Marley, if it's Sarkodie, it has brought up a whole...
Yeah, whatever the issue is. The only challenge that we should be having is that if Sarkodie didn't get it right, as it is, per the Copyright Act, to use Stir It Up in his song, then Bob Marley and his team have the right to come at Sarkodie and use the legal means to deal with it.
Okay.
If he did the needful by going to pick an old song of Bob Marley to come and add it to his lyrical content, that's okay.
Okay.
The issue with Black Rasta, the issue with Nana Banamwa, and all those ones, they are good. Let's enjoy it while stock lasts.
Okay.
Because I don't think that anybody is more popish than the Pope. That's the thing. Bob Marley himself, how old was he before he died? And the activity going on right now is part of one of the songs that he wrote. What what do you call Black Rasta is doing? I think they even brought Osibo inside the picture. I mean, all those ones is all around the thing. And you know what is making the song? Is giving Sarkodie a leverage of popularity for people.
Exactly.
What song are they talking about?
It's building traffic.
It's building traffic and adding up to it. But where is going? Where we go have two personality that maybe they might have some discourse to settle some years or some weeks or some days or hours ago, and they want to use this platform to do it, is where we have to just be careful about. But I think that, I mean, people who don't know, when you play the song, because Bob Marley's rights is fully authentically registered on YouTube and on Facebook. So when you play a little dial instead, immediately they will block you in the next 5 minutes. Your Facebook, they will not take it away forever, but your viewership will just go. So don't make a mistake to even play it at all. Keep your 17 people who are watching you. Keep your 10 people who are watching you. Keep your 400 people who are watching you. And allow Sarkodie to do his own thing. Once he's not having trouble with the law, let's let it go.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I say.
In the midst of all these things, people seem to come out with the fact that Black Rasta is not respecting the music space.
But in this country, who is respecting the music space? Who? Is this Sarkodie?
You tell me.
No, who? Who is respecting the space? Who? What
I mean, because you are talking about, you spoke about people talking against each other in the same field. And that's the same thing he's doing.
And that is how the music industry has been for a long time. When Black Rasta brought people dealt with him in this country. Is this music? Child's play. They were here. Sampudu Baputu. Even what's the name of the other girl? Miss Bell. She brought a song called Tons. People were dancing to it. So Black Rasta's analysis, when you think about it, is okay. That when he brought his song that you didn't understand it. What's the name of the other guy? The sweat boy, what's his name?
Okay.
Patapa, you know Patapa?
Yeah.
Have you met him before?
No.
Okay, you two, you should come and look for people.
I'll come and look for people. I'll follow you to places.
You're just walking there. What is that? Listen very carefully.
Don't mind me.
You should know. So Patapa brought his song. Chance Nancy Tafrimu, and he brought all those songs. They insulted him, blah 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 blah. He brought another song that every interview he goes, he should rhyme the same thing he said. He should explain what he said. Charlie. All the things like Lumba and Ampon. Ampon's song is a very spiritual song that we are all listening to. If you really want to listen to a good song, go and listen to Ampon's song. That Udi Usisi for Uyefun Ebedwa. And to be Osisi Nipebia Uyefun Bedwa is a very good scripture. Uyefun Bedwa. So people Uyefun Adwa, then so Osisi will be caught Nagoya Boshi. I see it's a nice song that came up to the scene. It was going to crash their heads. In the music stream, these things will happen. But whatever it is, we shouldn't follow it with our heart, especially we the followers.
Yeah.
Some of the time, the people who are doing the thing, they have stopped. The
And
people
then
who are
we
doing
continue.
the thing,
We
then
carry
we
it.
will start. They will crash. In Black Rasta, no. He has his own thing. So Black Rasta is not, he's a musician and a radio presenter. So let's leave it there. Let's continue enjoying what they are saying. And let's see, the fans of Nana Banamwa and the fans of Black Rasta, the fans of Sarkodie, come together and make the country a laughing place for us because the economy is killing people.
It's killing people. Okay, are you dying? You should be able to tell us all these things that you go through. But as Councillor said, come together and let's make this place a good place to stay because we need the peace that we already are enjoying and we need more of it. So this has been the entertainment and lifestyle session. I've had Councillor Luchford. I know that you've had so much fun listening to him. I know that you miss him. Don't worry, he'll be in your space all the time. But you know how we do. Thanks to ABJ Artistry for making me look good. Thanks to Awake Mineral Water. You know, if you get a bottle of Awake, you contribute to the Cardiothoracic Center. And that has been it. Check me out on Instagram at _Biadala_. Thank you, Councillor. Let's do it again. And then tomorrow I'll see you. Breakfast Live right here on TV Africa. Yes, I'm wrapping up and we're done.
You didn't tell me anything. How? How?
My producer said if we don't wrap up in 2 minutes, she's gonna kill me.
No, but if the producer says that they should do that, so I'm just sitting there. I didn't wrap up, I didn't do anything. I didn't give my number because you have Payola to go and play.
Payola, really?
No, I don't understand. I didn't get this wrap up well.
Okay, would you want us to continue on your Facebook thing?
No, I will, but I didn't understand what producer. Because I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you're supposed to wrap up in 2 minutes. So. Ooh. Charlie, I think the thing is me. I think I'm the one who is running the temperature.
Whatever you're saying is coming. If you care to know. Whatever you're saying is coming live.
Oh, I'm just talking about the fact that I'm running temperature, that's all.
Producer. So what is this unprofessional way of ending the show with me? So then what happened? I didn't give final words and you took me off to go and play Sarkodie.
She has been giving time. You have 2 minutes to go or 3 minutes. She has been giving.
So me that I'm sitting here, you play Sarkodie. Sarkodie is more important than me.
No, we are wrapping up. We are wrapping up.
So I didn't wrap up and I'm sitting here.
So we are the will have to engage you. We are wrapping up your final words.
But you have the talk back. Producer.
I don't know if she heard it wrong. He kept telling me I was with him.
Well, viewers, is unfortunate, but we'll engage ourselves some time and go. They didn't do well with the ending. All right, so your name again is what?
Precious.
Precious, okay. So it's myself and Precious. And I think today we're doing more of trending comments and things. We've not really dealt with any topic. But as we enter into the next month, we will enter into the topic and the other discussion. But I have something I wanted to take your mind on, which is one of the things we're going to discuss. The public show of affection for people who don't have legitimacy in relationship. And when I say legitimacy in relationship, what I mean is that there's no legality. You cannot introduce anybody until they have the right to introduce you. And so boyfriend, girlfriend, sex mate, talking jolly, side chick, baby mama, all these people are what we call the illegitimate people that are in the space. And I'm looking at the public affection that they express their love openly. What's your take on that? You're a woman. What's your take?
Well, if I have to express my love openly, I don't think it should be a problem, actually. If I mean what I'm saying, say I'm in love with you, not you, I mean you.
No, you're in love with me, say it. What's your problem?
I'm in love with you.
Ah, Master, if you come my space, I'll fire you. I don't know where I'm taking it for.
So
Because I'm already on fire.
Okay, great. That's fine. So if I'm in love with you, I should be able to express it such that the next person knows about it. So this whole social media thing, I should be able to say it. Now, where it becomes a problem for me is when you know your position in the whole thing. Like if you're a side chick and you know that the man is married, you know the whole details. He just comes to you because he's not getting it at home.
That's not the reason. No man cheats because they are not getting what they are getting out there at home.
Why
it's
do
not
men
true.
cheat?
Because they have to cheat.
Because it's written where?
Because they have to cheat.
It is written where?
You've not been a man before. So what causes men to cheat?
Where is it written?
No, what causes men to cheat you don't have in your system.
Do women have to cheat?
If they want to. If they want to.
I see.
Yes, if they want to.
If a woman wants to cheat, it's okay.
Because cheating is a personal decision.
Okay. Great.
Nobody can justify cheating. And you can only cheat when you're married. So it's an activation in the marriage.
That's not true. People cheat even whilst they're dating.
Why? When you're dating, whoever you're dating, if they die, will you be a widow? Is there any legitimacy?
There's no legitimacy, but...
So then what? So if you're having sexual intercourse with somebody you're not married to, if you have sexual intercourse with somebody else, is it cheating?
It is.
What makes it cheating?
Because you're not faithful.
What do you call faithfulness? What is faithfulness?
Faithfulness is sticking to one thing and holding it up until it works.
No, sticking to one thing.
Yes, or one person.
Which
like,
is?
Say you and I.
Yes.
I'm in a relationship with you and I love you and I profess my love to you. That's a verbal covenant, so to say.
What?
Covenant. I'm in love with you. I love you. I'm going to give myself for you.
So when I die, you become a widow. Is that it?
Not per the law, but I mean per feelings wise, I'll become a widow.
So you become a widow by feelings.
Yes.
Okay. So
not by law.
I mean, you cannot cheat until you're married, because regularly it is the legitimacy, the legality that makes you an exposed person. That's what you're saying, that you are going out with a man who is not married. You are going out with a man who is married and has a wife.
Yes.
For that matter, your position as a side chick is nothing that you can really announce. So it means that you don't have space in the public space to profess what you call love. And that's what I'm saying, that your take on people who open, because this Valentine, people are holding shows. And just about 3 days ago, there's a program on one of the radio stations that they have to send your name and everything to the presenter. And the host will call you and say, there's a gift here for you. But the only clue is that just tell us who you believe can bring you a love gift. When you mention the person's name, we get your location and bring it to you. And a young lady comes up there and they say, mention the name. And he says, yes, it could be Kelvin. They say, no. He said, there could be George. He says, no. He says, Vincent. He says, no.
Hey,
then, and then everybody goes like, she is not faithful. It's not here. Everybody goes like, it's not faithful. People go like, she's not trustworthy. And on the radio, everybody says you have to apologize to the guy, and she too started begging the guy for. I mean, I don't know. What's your take on it? Like, somebody exposes, and I just saw a video too as well, where a young lady was being proposed to by a guy at church. He slapped the guy and he said she's not a Christian enough.
Oh, if you propose to me, irrespective of where we are or what we hope to achieve, or maybe the environment or something of the sort, it should not warrant a slap or something. And then we shouldn't also say that the person is not Christian enough because the person said no. The fact that we're in church, we're different people from different backgrounds and all of that, different ideologies and everything. So you could be the best preacher in the world, but I might just not be in love with you. And that's okay. So don't say the lady is not Christian enough because she said no to the guy. I don't think that makes any sense.
So it means that with yours, a public proposal or public expression of affection is not a problem with you.
No, it's not a problem with me.
All right, okay. So once it's not a problem with her, we'll close because we want to have news. The time is not about, they want to have news. We have to tell you what they are saying, you see. So that's what the talk back is saying. Well, I'll continue with this conversation. One of the things we are going to discuss in this month of love. So next week, you join us, we'll discuss it carefully, because when people are not married to you and they can openly go and tell somebody that give her a gift and ask her to mention my name, it's wickedness. Good night.
Did you give your wife a gift? We'll talk about it next week. Before she became your wife.